next year we're going to take on a lot tougher schools.
Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, an in-state clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here, football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Akron Zips offense will start this game off. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Get it out on the screen. Just what they were looking for to get this rolling there out to the 35.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quickly complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. It's complete to the left. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Quick completion on the out route. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Zips line it up with a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Akron. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And my goodness, how much more time do you want? He had all night. We're playing a night game. He had all night into the morning, protected back there to make a decision. Couldn't make a decision. Surely somebody came open during that time, but my goodness, the quarterback has to make the decision and get rid of the football at some point.
Makes the grab. It's Rossi. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Falcons want to move quickly. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They want to get this defense on its heels. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. It's Rossi. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he hadn't pulled that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The hand to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC's going to give him the ball some more.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
Beautiful.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Got his man downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lindsey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Flowers. He's going to take off. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. On the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go back to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes.
What happened? He's supposed to do the fake handoff and just went.
The 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Flowers. Quick completion on the out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand.
What is this? Like a mismatched body type?
They're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He'll bring it out. It's Lindsey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're throwing this ball to the running back out in the flat. That's essentially an extension of a sweep play, right? But the defender there to bring him down for a gain of no yards.
And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Flowers. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Second down, he'll throw it. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Zips are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Oh, it's just too far.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first.
Why was our backup quarterback in?
And you set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the returner will be dragged down. Give to the back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot,
get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron. Get that offense to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And the Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Falcons will hustle to the line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Looking to throw, it's Flowers. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Falcons are flying down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback running on the draw. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, he's got some space. He has 89 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, what a move. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you can tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 10 over Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Zips. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Coming out with it, it's Lindsey. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Flowers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rossi. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping it.
Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep.
What? Oh,
and it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone.
Man, he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the fourth quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
He's wrestled to the ground.
Both my running backs at 100 yards. Yep.
15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lindsey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The quick out. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Dropping back, it's Flowers. He'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
They're going to ride this running back. Wide open spaces. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with the lone back. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad, as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and more important.
That will put the wrap on things from here for Dave.
Alright, we got another 3-star recruit. Oh no, we lost him. Damn. they got some fast receivers.
Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Zips will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Petty. Got a man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Akron's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
And the Zips have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's got it again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He's loose. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play...
It's a running room. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those 1st downs.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air. It's Petty. The screen. He can go.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Parks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Going with the ground game left. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off play action. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course, he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
It's complete to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try to...
And he muffs it. It's loose.
What? Oh my God,
and the returner will be brought down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Goodwin. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Zips come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Zips back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got a man. It's Goodwin. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
He'll try to... Oh, a lot of space. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Zips have it with a 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Zips! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Petty. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After the lack of production in the 1st half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the 2nd half.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen and get the tackle for a loss.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Petty. He's looking deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30?
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The kick is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
He's going to sit down when...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
That's a touchdown.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give on the option. It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Petty. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the tailback. Early on the Jets. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Zips in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Makes a grab over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think looking for a huge play. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
When quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
I guess.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Petty. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quarterback moving. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming in.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to throw. It's Petty. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Stands in and takes the hit. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up third down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Zips will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple. There he goes! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Petty. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get... There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Parks. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally
turning it on. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And the Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, we got our right tackle. Alright. I got my games in today. I'll finish the season probably tomorrow.